does it for us for now. Kevin Harlan standing by with the call, and we'll see you guys.
And now, your Philadelphia 76ers starting lineup. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 41, Thomas Robinson. At center, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 21, Joel Embiid. At point, 6 feet 7 inches, number 23, Ian Jackson. Starting at the other guard, standing 6 foot 2, number 11, D.
.2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Philadelphia. It's the home of the 76ers, the Wells Fargo Center. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Dang and Bosch are the 3 and 4. Harris is out there with D. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, last year, his coach Eric Spoelstra made the claim that Bosch has transitioned into being an elite defender. He might have a point with the way Bosch has grown.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right, showing him off right there. Good move.
What does that even mean, Kevin? Bounce to the ounce?
Outside Jackson. Shot misses. Nice D from Dang. And defensively, Chris Bosh. Clark may struggle somewhat against Roger Bivens.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin, but you really don't go up against too many of those kinds of guys these days. Bosh does a good job of blocking shots without fouling, and he knows how to defend centers fairly well, too.
That's 3 misses to start the game, guys. Does not bode well here early.
Can't hit from in close.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Now here is Harris, coming off a solid outing against Washington. And there's Dang. That's good on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Here's Harris. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He's making all the right decisions offensively.
Can't finish the one-handed jam.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and have become just a huge draw around the NBA. Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know, I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Harris against Jackson. Bosch, that's the pick for Harris. Dang goes in. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And now with the Big Three era coming to an end, Miami not perhaps one of the more hated teams around the NBA, but Clark, they are still at the forefront of the league scene in the East.
And while they might have lost a bunch of the bandwagon fans, by no means is this team finished with being a title threat. There's just too much talent on this roster, and for the first time in a long time, they might enjoy being viewed as underdogs. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
One more time.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Heat.
Now, they were a remarkably efficient offense, and I thought they just did a nice job of finding the open man time and again. No selfishness on that team.
I think looking at the Sixers, anytime that you go through a 21-game losing streak during any point of the season, you know you're going to be near the bottom of the conference standing.
Jackson hits both of them.
What is surprising about the 76ers last year, they had the long losing streak, but somehow managed not to finish at the bottom of the East.
Now here's Dang. Bosh, a screen on Harris. Dang loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Dang's got 6.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Jackson.
Jackson! You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Well, thinking of Philly in the East again, Clark, the fact that they didn't finish dead last after that losing streak says more about the conference than the 76ers.
Well, I guess I could agree with that. I mean, if you go 14-38 against the rest of the East like the 76ers did, you expect to be at the bottom, but amazingly they avoided that last year. Actually, I will agree. It was more of a testament to the East and its lack of quality play.
Clock at 6.
Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here.
That's good.
It's a huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Right side Robinson. Here's D. No good with the triple. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Harris. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Robinson, that's good.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Here's Harris. Kicks it to Dang. Back to Harris. Count that one.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Oh, man, that was unreal. Hark it up.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is. Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Passes it to Bosh. That's good. Bosh has got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
The Sixers are certainly looking to build something special on the court. And to that end, they're planning to build a new 55,000 square foot practice facility close by at the Navy Yard.
And right now, the Sixers practice about 11 miles away at a local college. That new practice facility, Steve, expected to open next summer, less than 2 miles away.
Well, both from a competition standpoint and kind of player relations, I mean, it makes sense. Players want the best, and you get a top-of-the-line facility, makes it much easier to recruit in free agency.
Harris against Harris. Harris misses.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, Clark. He couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
Dang passes to D. Here's Wade. Goes back up. Kept alive. The pass to D. And finally, that one's good. D's got 11.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
And the 76ers call time here.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
The 76ers with some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for Harris. And then for Miami, Udonis Haslem is checked in for Bosch. Josh McRoberts comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Chalmers in for Harris. Here's Noel, and that one's good. Noel's got his first basket.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's D, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 14 points for D.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
And Doris, appreciate the report. And we'll get to see early on here how coaches focus on their shot selection comes to fruition, guys.
Well, and the way we'll see it is if they're getting good ball movement and setting good screens and running their half-court sets the way they can.
Well, that's the way you get high-quality shots. That's where they come from. Those things you just talked about, no question.
That's doing some skyscraper.
We're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
Pass to McRoberts. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And I like their aggressiveness, too, tonight, because they're getting penetration, and that's allowing them to get some easy hoops. Josh McRoberts, a pretty unique player, 6'10" power forward who's an outstanding passer and quality shooter from range. But he's not without weaknesses. He could be a better rebounder and maybe a better defender for a player with his size and athleticism.
The drive by Jackson. Miami grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, it looked like a mismatch to me.
And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Robert Covington's checked in for Jackson.
Coming onto the floor for your 76ers, Robert Covington.
.54 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Defensive foul.
Dwayne Wade last season drawing motivation from Kevin Durant. Durant said that his former teammate James Harden had passed Wade as one of the top 10 players in the league.
Yeah, and Wade vowed to make Durant respect his place in history. Durant said, hey, don't tell me, show me. And some back and forth before the season even began between the two stars. Very interesting.
And Wade, as with all great players, has tremendous pride, and he's dealt with knee problems. As he's dealt with his knee problems, he's listened for those doubters who say he's too old, too injured, too slow to be a factor. And I wouldn't be surprised if those words have been used as motivation by Dwayne Wade.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Wade drops them both. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's D. Can they get it? He lays it in.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Philadelphia shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
15 seconds left to play here in the first. Feeds it to Wade. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
15 foul. Philadelphia foul called. Nerlens Noel. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Miami.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And here we go with Jason Richardson. Here's Kanan. No good on the 3. Heaves it up. Can't hit. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Heat out front, just dominating this one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Wednesday, November 5th, Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Be there.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together, and you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
we've got Robert Covington. Robinson is out there with Embiid. Then there's Richardson, and it's Harris in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Harris with it. Picked up by Harris. The wide open look here for Bosch. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Bosch has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Heat. And it's Harris off the drive. He dishes it to Robinson. There's the feed to Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's going to be too many.